Hi guys, I'm Ayushi, your mentor for Law Entrance Exams, and welcome to Law Digest. As you can see on the screen, today we are going to discuss about NLSAT Part A questions. Now, basically, these are the questions that are passage based, and we already know that it is very difficult to find such questions. This question I've picked out from my modules. It's also there in the mock test series that we'll be coming up with soon. Uh, it's a big time taking task actually preparing mocks for this examination, because there's a lot of things to do there. We need to make passages, we need to put up a lot of questions after every passage, and so these are all on the basis of our own creation that we're doing it. A lot of hard work is being required. So, in the meanwhile, I thought that I'll share one of the questions with you so that you can also practice from your end, as we know that there are not many questions available on their official website. They've just released a single sample question paper. And so let's have another sample right here in front of us and see that how are we supposed to solve such kind of questions. Now, this passage basically deals with the issue of permanent commission, short service commission. It is with respect to a recent judgment that came across. Now, let's study the passage. What we are going to do is, normally, when you study the passage, instead of going through each and every thing again and again, what you can do is, after every paragraph, just make a note on the side that what does this paragraph talk about, so that when you come to the questions, you see the questions, you are able to figure out that where will I find my answer to such question. In the examination, you will be given 8 to 10 passages, and it will require a lot of effort, a lot of reading will go into all of this to solve these questions. So we need to save our time. How can we save that? That instead of going through the passage again and again, coming to the right answer, during our reading of the passage only, we keep our markings on the side so that we know that what a particular paragraph deals with. Here, as you see, in the first paragraph, they've spoken about the fact that prior to 1992, women officers were inducted in the Navy only in the medical stream. Uh, and from July 1992, Navy started inducting women initially through a special entry scheme, and later through short service commission in only select branches of Navy. So, this is the situation that is given prior to 92. After 92, SEC came into being. Then, over the years, various branches were added to the list, and currently, women officers can join the Navy in the streams of all these areas that are given. I will not repeat this. You can probably pause the video and read across whatever has been written. In order to save time, we are doing this because we are more concerned with the questions. Then, moving forward, in early 2000, women officers from medical and logistics stream were deployed on naval boats. These deployments were only for a period of 4 years, but these were then later discontinued. Now, in terms of various challenges towards deployment of women, the logistics part is not as challenging as one would imagine, especially as most of the large warships of the Navy do have basic living arrangements that can be allocated for women. The question of mindset and gender sensitization, on the other hand, would now here basically they are speaking about the gender issues. So here you can mention about the gender issues. For this part of the paragraph, you can mention about logistics, because that is what they are talking here. Then further it says serving in retired women officers in general and Navy in particular sound a precaution note against the celebrations about the latest developments. So whatever latest developments happen, there's a precautionary note that comes into being. Then Let's move further. Some are also concerned that too much media and public attention on these new entrants can put an unwanted pressure on these females, because they are given unwanted attention that, okay, this particular female has entered into such and such position in the armed forces. So that creates an unnecessary pressure. Now, what happened is that there was already a case going on. It says that in another milestone for women in the Navy, Supreme Court in March upheld. Now, here you will see it is not actually giving you the facts of the case or anything, what the case is, what the issue is. It is straight away coming on to the judgment of the Supreme Court. So, this is how the passages will be. The information is known to the author beforehand, and the author is giving his or her opinion on the same. Here we are reading an opinion. So here, now they've stated that what did the Supreme Court say? It said that the right of serving women officers from short service in the Navy, they are eligible to be getting the permanent commission. Further, it says short service commission tenures in armed forces are of 10 years, extendable by 4 years, after which the officers can be eligible for permanent commission. So here we are talking about the Supreme Court ruling. So you can mention ruling on the side. Then later, uh, here they're talking about reasons that why they were not granted this permanent commission earlier, because it was said that there were several factors like physiology, motherhood, physical attributes. So basically, it was a male dominated hierarchy. Now, in this regard, the apex court has certain things to say. So, here they are basically talking about equal conditions of work, level playing field. So, this particular paragraph deals with the issue of equality. So, this is how we have created our divisions. Now, let's come on to the questions. First question is, which amongst the following will be a change in the policy of recruitment post Supreme Court verdict? Now, immediately when you see Supreme Court verdict, you have mentioned above that this paragraph deals with the ruling. So maybe we can find our answer here. What does the question say? It says, which of the following will be a change in the policy of recruitment? So it says that whatever Supreme Court has said, which of the following can actually affect the issue, which can be considered as a change in the ruling that is given. First is, women shall automatically be eligible for permanent commission after 10 years of service. Second, here it says eligible, women shall be automatically selected for 10 years. Then women shall automatically be eligible for permanent commission after 14 years. D, none of the above. Now, here, when we need to give the answer to this question, we will have a look at the ruling part of it. Here, the question says that right of serving women officers in short service are eligible for permanent commission in the Navy. Short service commission tenures in the armed forces are of 10 years, extendable to 4 years. Now, this 10 and 4 can confuse you. But then, wait, let's go further. After which the officers can be eligible for permanent commission. Here is the catch. The word is can. And here you will see that it says that women shall automatically, meaning can has no value here. They will automatically be recruited, which is not the case. Can is the situation. So the answer to this question will be option D, because none of these apply. Shall won't apply. It is can. Then next question is correct meaning of logistic. What does logistic mean? Detailed organization and implementation of a complex operation, lack of proper planning and control, failure to take proper care over something. Now, this is an English meaning, although if you will look at the passage, the word logistics is being used here. In terms of various challenges towards deployment of women on onboard warships, logistic part is not a challenge as everyone could imagine, especially as most of the law do have basic permanent arrangements that can be allotted for women. Now, logistic here basically is implying that there is proper organization and implementation is there. a detailed organization and implementation is there. So option A is the correct answer. Now this is vocabulary also, so you can answer accordingly. You need to study vocabulary as well. For vocabulary, I would say if you're looking for a book, then there's a book called Norman Lewis, Word Power Made Easy, that you can resort for vocabulary. In our module for NLSAT, we are already providing you with the videos on the coverage of this book. What are the different words? So they are segregated into different sections. It's already available in your NLSAT module. You can check the module on our website www.lawdigest.in. The link is given in the description of this video. Moving further, next question is, recently the Chief of Defense Staff Services passed away. We all know General Bipin Rawat passed away in a chopper crash incident. What was the chopper that was carrying him? What was the name of the chopper that was carrying him? So this is a current affairs question. We all know that there will be one passage, and on the same passage, the questions will vary from English to current affairs to legal current affairs to legal aptitude, legal reasoning. All these things are going to be checked, critical reasoning. So here, this question is current affairs based. The correct answer out of all this is option B. This was the aircraft that was carrying him. So this is how you need to prepare. On one passage, you need to know a lot of things. Then next, Reena, a NCC cadet from Kerala, wishes to join the Indian Navy as the leading seaman, which is a junior non-commissioned rank equivalent to Army and Air Force rank of corporal. So, can she succeed? Now, this post has been advertised after the Supreme Court verdict came in. So, we have seen this post, Indian Navy as a leading seaman, which is a junior non-commissioned rank equivalent to Army. We don't find, we've read the passage, so we won't have to really go through the passage again. We know that this sort of position was not present anywhere. Now the issue is, can she succeed in her desire of serving the nation according to the Supreme Court verdict? Now this is a critical reasoning question. This is basically to confuse you. No, she cannot succeed as she is a woman and therefore not allowed in Indian Navy. We've already seen that women are already working in the Indian Navy. This does not really say that. What about the position that we are talking about? The passage does not say anything that when this particular position is dealt with, women can't be appointed. So this cannot be the answer. Then next is, yes, she can succeed as after the verdict in 2020, women can join all streams. Now verdict speaks of granting of permanent commission. It does not say that women can join all the streams. Therefore this also cannot be the answer. Yes, she can succeed as Article 14 of the Indian Constitution guarantees right to equality. But from the passage above, we see nothing as such that just because Article 14 is applicable, women will be given any position in the armed forces. The passage does not say so. So the correct answer here will be, nothing conclusive can be said about the factual matrix involved because the information is incomplete. This particular circumstance, this scenario is not discussed in the passage above. So this is how you need to come to your conclusions, your answers. Now all this will come with practice only. Practice a lot of vocabulary, practice a lot of critical reasoning, uh, and also try, if you can find these questions somewhere, then practice such kinds of questions. Be aware of the legal current affairs. Now legal current affairs, normal current affairs, we're already covering in our YouTube videos as well, although we cannot provide you with everything in the YouTube videos. That is why we have separate modules running for them. They're also included in the NLSAT module, otherwise they're available separately also if you want. uh, so that is how you can cover your current affairs. Your English, you can, I already mentioned the book, and people who are enrolled for the NLSAT module, you are already getting so much in English. We've provided you with how to solve reason comprehension videos. We've covered the Norman Lewis book as well, so that is covered. Further, we have provided you with such passages for practice. I think as on date around 20 passages exist for you to practice such questions. So it's all about practice. You can see that this is nothing, it does not require any prior knowledge except the current affairs question that we saw here, the CDS question. This required prior knowledge of law. Rest of the questions we are just solving on the basis of passage. They vary from English to critical reasoning to legal. So this is how you need to go about solving your questions. I hope you got some clarity on this issue and you'll be able to deal with such questions better. In case you have any further doubts or query, you can drop down the same in the comment box below. And if you're new to this channel, you want to keep looking at such videos, or you want to stay updated with the legal field, then you can subscribe to our channel, press the bell icon, and don't forget to follow us on Instagram because we keep putting a lot of good quality legal content there.